big splash in the world of skincare. So here to brew up some benefits is beauty expert Kirk Brierley. Hey, Kirk.
We got some benefits.
Right?
Yes.
You love that? So when you look at ingredients on packages and skincare, you will often see different teas, and you're not necessarily sure what you're getting out of that.
That's right. I started to discover there's all manner of teas out there for, in skincare, in masks, increasingly, all different purposes. And so what I thought I'd do is try to break it down as to what to look for in the different types of tea.
Lovely.
Now, I'm not a tea drinker, so
Me either,
I went into my neighborhood outlet of a major tea retailer, and I got to give a shout out to this lady, Jenny, who's the tea expert. She helped me in this store. Like I was like, where do I look? Because there's so many different types, right?
Yes.
And I had these specific teas in mind. And she helped narrow them down. So shout out to Jenny. She's excellent out there.
Thank you, Jenny. And if she's a true tea aficionado, she probably loved it as much as you did.
She really had a good time doing it. And what was funny is I had to tell her I was not choosing these to drink. I was choosing them because they're in skincare. That launched us into a whole skincare conversation. Other customers were like, oh, this isn't so they got a preview. So let's start here. Actually, all teas, if you're looking at tea in skincare, the one thing they have in common, they're antioxidants. And you've heard about antioxidants on the show before. That what antioxidants do is ward off stress to the skin from pollution and just day-to-day life. So that's a good thing that all tea has.
Yes.
It also has antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. So it's all good, but there are different types. And we'll start with white tea. So tea all comes from the same plant, and tea leaves contain what are called catechins. This is as technical as I'm going to get, I promise.
That's good.
Now, catechins are responsible for the antioxidant content of the tea. But in other forms of tea, like black tea and green tea, they're kind of fermented out. But in white tea, the process of processing it, it holds on to the catechins in the tea leaves. So white tea has a higher antioxidant content than some of the others.
Which is interesting because we always think about green tea.
We do, and there's a reason I left green tea kind of towards the end, because I didn't want that to be the thing. Because there's other choices.
For sure.
But the other thing that interested me, and I'm going to run out and get something with white tea in it, because it has anti-aging properties.
I will take a gallon.
We're all rumbling on that one. Because the tea has an ability to thwart the enzyme that breaks down collagen and elastin, so it helps keep our skin looking younger.
Nice.
So that's the anti-aging option.
Oh, because the loose leaf. Oh, that's quite nice.
I know.
That's lovely.
I think I'm going to become a tea person because it was so neat. Yeah, it was.
And you know a lot about it. So this is black tea now.
This is black tea. Look at the tea buds. When you steep this, they open up. It's like an Instagram moment on its own. I'm telling you, I couldn't do it today, but it was quite fascinating. So now black tea has the highest level of caffeine of all the teas that we're talking about today. And caffeine energizes, as we know. It gets us going, and it'll do the same for the skin. So it's really good at re-energizing the skin. And if you are trying to battle cellulite, black tea is a good one to look for in your anti-cellulite.
Right here.
Just
right here.
Take it.
Rub it on. Oh my gosh.
And massage it and work it and just do what you have to do.
That's great. I've never heard that before, actually.
No,
for cellulite and black tea. Good to know.
And the other thing is, sometimes people put tea on their eyes to reduce puffiness and fatigue. That's a good one for that, too.
Oh, okay, great.
This is the green tea, the iconic green tea. We all have heard of green tea. We probably do drink it in some way, shape, or form. It is really healthy for us. It energizes. It brings a radiance to the skin. It detoxifies. So it really is a great ingredient. And you can find it in all different products, too.
Very good for antioxidants. Anything else that it's doing? Any cellulite relief there?
Not so much on this one. Stick with this one, the black tea.
And then finally the red tea.
And this is also known as rooibos. I probably said that wrong.
No, you did it right.
And this was a little interesting thing I found out. Rooibos stands for red bush in Afrikaans. It is grown in South Africa. I thought all tea came from China, but no. It comes from all different places. Now, red tea, this is where Jenny came in. She's young. She has some breakout issues. Red tea is particularly good for fighting acne. It's an anti-inflammatory and has antibacterial properties. So of all of these, if that's what you are trying to combat, this would be the best option there.
Very good. So you're getting something a little bit different from all of these
the different
teas.
types. Yeah.
Really good information there, Kirk.
Thank you.